It's not sexy, but it is effective. Welcome back to the New Nurse Guidebook channel. My name is Pierre LaFour, and if you're new to the channel, the purpose of this channel is to help new graduate nurses live healthier, wealthier, more fulfilling lives. Today's a Wealthier episode. We're going to be talking about finances 101, how I do it. This is what works for me personally. If it doesn't work for you, more power to you. But this is how I found it's been effective to invest in your 20s to 30s and younger if you start younger. So the first thing we're going to talk about is money coming in. So you're a new graduate nurse, woohoo, you're making about $1,000 a week, $52,000 a year. That's at $34 an hour. You know, different things can vary. Awesome. So that's how much money we have coming in. That's $4,000 a month. So now we're going to go into expenses, bills. What do we have to pay in bills? We said $900 for rent, $400 a month for food, $500 a month for a gym membership, $40 a month for a phone, $150 a month for a car, leaving us with $1,600 a month in expenses. Now the car is pretty cheap. I'm of the school of philosophy, drive a beater that's paid off with cheap insurance and don't put a lot into it. So that's why my car expenses are significantly cheaper. So cool. Now that we have numbers and metrics, we can measure everything. We can understand money coming in versus money going out. So the first thing we're going to do is with our $1,000 a week, let's subtract it. That means 4,000 minus 1,600. We have $2,400 remaining in extra money. Great. What do we do with that? Well, if you're like me, I want to be as financially independent and free as possible. So with that being said, we're going to get our snowball going first. Out of this $2,400, we're going to save up an emergency fund of $1,000. This is in case anything happens. Break your leg, a car part breaks, different things like that. This is not a number designed in rationality or numbers. It's a psychological principle of basically I save up $1,000. I know I can stomach some expense. Awesome. Got the $1,000 saved up after half the month. What's next? Next course of action, I'd say, is to save up 3 to 6 months of expenses in an emergency fund. So $1,600 times 3, let's just round it up to $2,000. 3 times 2, that's $6,000. Let's just double it. Let's say around $12,000. I picked $10,000 as my 3 to 6 months of expenses for emergency. So after about 1,000 minus 2,400, that's $1,400 remaining to go towards the 10. So what, after 10,000 divided by 2 would be 5. So after about 6 months, if you're not blowing a lot of money and you're keeping your expenses consistent, you should have $10,000 saved up. Awesome, good job. So next thing that I want to do to be financially independent and free is my debt. I want to kill that. The quicker you can get out of debt, the quicker you can build real wealth. Until you get rid of debt, nobody's really going to come and save you. So you got to kill that. With student loans and everything, what you're going to be doing is once you've saved up your $10,000 of emergency funds and gotten to this step, kill your debt. Throw all of this $2,400 a month towards that debt and just zeroing it out. Kill it as quickly as possible. Zero it out. No more debt. Awesome. You're breaking your handcuffs off. You're getting more financially free and more independent. So let's say you killed off your debt. Let's say you're in $30,000 worth of student loans. So because average American has $30,000 worth of student loans. How long is it going to take me to pay off $30,000? Let's grab a calculator real quick. After 13 months, you'll have an excess $31,000. And I'm just assuming that you're the average American. You know, you went to the average university and you accrued $30,000 in student debts. You know, it could be more, it could be less. So after 13 months, you're killed your debt. You're financially free in that regard. Congratulations. Now that means like you're getting a bit of a Rocky Balboa cutscene. You know, you're not going on a lot of vacations and doing a lot of glamorous stuff, but there's ways that you can tweak the money coming in and the money going out to collapse your time window on this and do it in a quicker manner. So we can increase our income by getting another job, picking up extra shifts, having a business or a side hustle, something to bring in more money coming in. And we can decrease our bills by, I mean, this is pretty string tie, but maybe reducing the cost of your food if you can afford that, and your rent, finding a more cheaper alternative place to live temporarily. And these are different ways that you can collapse that time horizon so that you can get financially free, kill your debt, have $10,000 saved up in the bank much quicker. All right, so you've gotten rid of your debt, you've saved up an emergency fund. What's next? Well, in order to answer that question, I'm gonna see you in the next video. I've got a little teaser right here of what it is gonna be, but it's retirement investing, and how much money you should be investing going into this, and the best vehicles and opportunities you have for investing your money. So if that's something that interests you or it's a topic that you don't know a lot about, I'll see you in the next video to explain that. If you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with somebody else who might benefit from it. And if there's any other content you'd like me to create, leave a comment and I will do my best to create that. So this has been Pierre LaFour with the New Nurse Guidebook. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.